Hello everyone, and welcome to Visual Studio 11 Basic Training. I'm Miia from ADSOTECH, your Visual partner in the Nordics, and I'm here to guide you through our 3 training packages, Basic, Advanced 1, and 2. These packages are designed for new Visual users with a developer license. The complete Basics package includes creating your first script, problem investigation, and the different recording modes. This is the last part of that package, concentrating on recording modes. Let's dive in. Within Visual Studio 11, we have 3 recording modes: Standard, Batch, and GUI Scripting. Visual will automatically select one of these modes for you, usually Standard. Using the Standard mode, you can record a script and have it upload data to SAP or download data from SAP. You can include long text fields in your script, use extended log, and many other features. For some scripts, you want to, or you need to, use another recording mode. Creating a script with any recording mode, the principles remain the same. You record a script in SAP, map the fields, and run. The reason to use batch mode, for instance, could be as simple as the SAP transaction working better and faster compared to a matching script done in standard mode. With batch mode, though, only upload to SAP is possible. GUI scripting is not really recommended, as the scripts will be more unstable and slower in execution. However, some script requirements cannot be met with the other recording modes, and therefore we sometimes use GUI scripting. This mode needs to be enabled in the SAP system, as well as per user. As stated previously, and as the name implies, Standard mode is the most commonly used out of the 3 options, but sometimes we want to use batch mode. Our choice might stem from recommendations for the transaction in question, or maybe we already tried creating the script with Standard mode and we couldn't make it work. Some SAP transactions run better with a batch mode script rather than Standard mode. Different Visual users use different rules of thumb to determine what recording mode to try first. One such rule of thumb is that if the script is about creating new data in SAP, use batch mode. And if it's about updating existing data in SAP, use Standard mode. There are exceptions to the rule, but it's a fair guideline. If you were to create the same script with both the Standard and batch modes, you might not see a difference at all, or you might notice a small difference in the execution times. Depending on the SAP transaction, you might also see much bigger differences, like different SAP messages, even when using the same exact data. Some pop-ups may be suppressed with the batch script, or the whole SAP screen may look different compared to manual operation in SAP. GUI scripting should be used as the last resort out of the 3 recording modes. With this mode, you need to be more careful when recording, as there is more room for error with a lower level intelligence built in. For instance, every screen and pop-up gets recorded, even the search functionalities of single fields. The execution of a script like this is always going to happen in the foreground, so you cannot really escape seeing the SAP screens. Although you don't have to do anything about them, they will run automatically. But because of all of this, the script execution will be much slower compared to a similar script done in Standard or batch mode. Therefore, GUI scripting is used only after we have exhausted other possibilities, Standard and batch modes, or we need to use a functionality that is only available in GUI scripting. The special features are mainly the need to use the tree view control in SAP, or a requirement for index-based looping. Some SAP transactions have a tree view control as an option, but in most instances it is not necessary to use it. The same actions can be performed through other buttons or menus, and those normally work fine with the Standard or batch mode scripts. As for the index-based looping, it is a built-in feature that enables us to search for a specific item in a list and operate on that item. This feature is not needed every time a script deals with a list of items, as in many cases the SAP screen has buttons or other selections that we can perform to search for a specific item. All in all, it is not that common to need to use GUI scripting. In fact, most users will never have to use it. Let me do a quick recording with GUI scripting and run the script so you can see the difference compared to standard and batch modes. That concludes the last portion of our basic package for Visual Studio 11. Now we know how to create a simple script, investigate issues when error messages appear, and we have some idea what recording mode to try first. When you feel ready for the next step, you should check out Training Packages Advanced 1 and 2 for more features and capabilities of Visual Studio. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining.